Okay, so again, good afternoon. So we are now in big picture B. This should be discussed for week 4 and week 5. However, we are already late, no? So hopefully we can finish our big picture B tomorrow. No? So the first part will be discussed this day. Then tomorrow we will continue our discussion. Hopefully mahumanog sa iyo ang meeting no tomorrow na could be meeting tomorrow sa Branch Management Council alauna. Pero if dili gani ko kasulod, I think I'll be sending a video recording na lang sa mong klase sa pikas na pod nga klase na mo. Pero kung wala, we will resume on Wednesday. However, please study in advance na lang because we will have our second examination either Thursday or Friday. Ha? So please study big picture B in advance na lang class. Nasabtan. Who among you here ang wala pa naka-take sa exam? Napay wala? Kindly chat na lang sa ako para ma-open ako for special examination. And for the requirements sa big picture A and big picture B, kano sa ganitong deadline na ko tas ibutang? Ha? Ugma? So tomorrow ba? Unya.
Sir, ugma.
Ugma.
Opo, sir.
Sige, so kindly submit na lang ha. Then for the big picture C, March 1 ang deadline. Laban ra class. March 1 ba to? Di ba?
Kailangan pag nutshell, sir.
Ang in a nutshell, 1 lang. Isa lang ka in a nutshell. Murag inyong summary lang sa inyong natunan. Isa lang. And please disregard the Q&A nga portion. Ay lang to answer na. Okay, so I think we can now start, no? So for big picture B, we at the end of this unit, we are expecting that you will have a deep understanding to the concept of risk and uncertainty in capital budgeting and understand reasons for adjusting risk in capital budgeting. So as what we have discussed last time, in everything, no, in every action, particularly in a business operation, nadjay corresponding risk, no, nga nakakabit. That's why in having or we should have to learn, no, unsaon pagtan-aw sa risk, no, or unsaon pag mitigate or pa lower nato ang risk, no, nga pwede mahitabo. So the meta languages for this unit are the following, no. First is the risk. This is the potential loss or the chance that an investment will not achieve the expected level of return. So if we will invest, no, particularly long-term investments, di ta sure kung magpernamente jud na, no, kay because we cannot predict or we cannot foresee sa kung unsay mahitabo sa future. Just for example karon, no, kung tayo nag-invest ka last year, mga 2 years before, nag-invest ka sa tourism, mga tourist destinations, or nag-invest ka nga nagpatukod kag building sa imuhang kanang may luna kay tourist spot daw na inyong balay dapit. So as of the moment, di ba, naka-experience nag-lockdown, naka-experience sa COVID-19 pandemic, and that investment nadyo'y possibility nga dili ka makadawat og earnings because na-stop ang tao sa paglakaw, no, inana good class. Or for example, 2 years ago, nag-invest ka sa sana nang Qantas Cebu Pacific, no? Kung tayo nag-invest ka 2 years ago sa Cebu Pacific and you are already a stockholder. However, nagka-pandemic man, so dili possible nga dili permanente ana ay mong madawat, no, nga dividend or share, no, sa income. So inana class ba because particularly long-term investments di ta kabalo unsay mahitabo puhon-puhon 5 years from now, 10 years from now. That's why it is really important for us to assess kung unsay possible risk, no. Next is capital budgeting. So this is the process that a business uses to determine which proposed fixed asset purchases it should accept and which should be declined. So sa capital budgeting, we should make make sure no nga ang ato ang mga gipang purchase nga fixed asset kay profitable ba siya or dili, kay kung dili i-disregard to nato, then kung tahay nindot ang fixed asset no makatabang jud sa to, then we will accept it. And last one is the long-term investment. So this is an account on the asset side of a company's balance sheet that represents the company's investments including stocks, bonds, real estates, and cash. No? So kini sa long-term investment, this may include no mga stocks, bonds, real estates no such as land, no kanang mga yuta, and even cash. So now let's start no for the investment in long-term assets. So the definition of it, long-term investments refers to the financial instruments in form of stocks. So pag mo intag stocks, this is for the stock markets. No? You are investing your money sa mga business establishments no? Such as Jollibee Foods Corporation. Kung national stocks lang, kaning dili lang sa ato local stocks. So pwede ka mag-invest sa McDo no? And other nga mga dagko nga mga businesses. So next is bonds. So kining bonds more on pautang no. So cash or real estate assets. So kining sa real estate assets, this is somehow a sure jud ni siya no. Kung bisan pag magkinaunsa ang pinaka-safe jud nga investment class is ang real estate assets no. That's why I would like to suggest if ever na may work buhon, try to really invest no sa real estate nga mga assets. Bala ginagmay lang gud 100 square meters, 200 square meters, kalimtan lang ninyo no. Kay even I myself class no kanang I really wanted nga sa akong sweldo walay mabilin kay sa kuha no. Kanang tagpila na lang mabilin, igo lang pangkaot ana gud. Kay more on my kanang salary kay ma-add to sa mga investments no charot dili investment katong times 5 times 6 no I already have di ako ganahan mag-share ba sige lang no kanang as of the time being char sige at the age of sa mukha okay ra mag-share na lang ko mukha niya so at the age of 25 class no as of the moment 25 naman ta pero younger pagud to na purchase or naka-invest na ta. So I already have kana na-invest to sa Bria no Bria to class kanang 2-story isa ka 2-story o isa ka tong pinakabarato no so dato ay so duha akong dato nagpait-pait na gani no so duha ka buka tong akong gi-purchase no because I really do believe nga puhon mamahal na jud na no so for last year 2019 akong monthly ato class is 13,000 for the equity for duha na kabalay no pero after sa equity tag 7,000 na lang isa that 2,000 so 9,000 per month na lang so that will be payable for 30 years so dugay-dugay no possible kasi mamatay na ko ani di pa maimpas ang loan no di lang unta pod for pero if ibaligya ko to no karon nga panahon dako na jud tog return no kanang almost times 2 or even mga 40% siguro ang increase na inana good class so akong plano man ato is ipa-rent lang no ang isa puy-an ako no kay working here in UM so need og balay so inana class no then I already have purchased 400 square meters nga yuta ko dito sa Kapalong magana good basta ako mga kwarta padulong lang dito sa investments no so mo to ako mga real estate ng mga assets as of the moment sakyanan no kay need man ang sakyanan mo inana basta ang buang though wala man ay return good no ang dead investment man ang sakyanan pod and even house no ang nindot jud yuta balag yuta lang sa wala say balay no kay that will give you kanang assurance nga naa jay return dako nga return kay katong sa Kapalong tag 1,000 per square meters pa lang ang baligya last year no so meaning 400 man to akong gikuha so 400,000 pero as of the moment tag 3,000 na per square meters. So from 1,000 to 3,000. So meaning 400 ba ako ang yuta dito kung ibaligya ko to 400 times 3,000. So naana to sa mga 1.2 million. No? Tapos imong akong capital ra kay 400,000 ana good class. So wala ta kabalo sa panahon. So better nga magpalit jud yuta no as of kanang bata-bata pa ta kay at least kalingawan lang good. So kay kung tahay dako kay mabilin sa iyong sweldo, sure jud ko ilaag na ninyo or something. So that's it, no? So usually when we talk about long-term investments, the company will hold these investment for 365 days, no? Probably, or for us to maximize the profits of the company, no? Which will be reported on the asset side of the balance sheet under the head non-current assets. So appeal na siya sa assets, no? Pero kung atong i-classify siya, belong siya sa non-current assets. Meaning, dili siya basta-basta ma-convert into cash, no? Then next, the objective of the company is not to sell the investments no, held in a short period, but to use it as a cushion for future needs. So kato siyang mga investments class such as stocks. No? Ang sa stocks, risky siya. No? Kay for example, gipalit nimo ang per stock karon tag 1,000. Dili ka sure kung after 5 years, pasinday mubaba, no? Ma-down ang business or ma-down ang economy. So that will be affected. Unlike sa land, no? Ang land mong is permanente na sa no nga nag-increase jud. Usually wala kay makita nga land nga nag-depreciate, nag-appreciate jud ng land no. For the bonds, ang bonds mong class is fixed man na iyahang interest rate nga ginahatag. So at some point playing safe po ni si bonds no. Pero for example, nagapautang ka class 5 million, tas imong interest is 5%. Fixed man nga 5% per month, maragana good class. Pero ang hadlok lang sa bond class is that kung tahi after 5 years taas kayo ang inflation rate. So kana imuhang interest income kaunon na siya pud siya sa interest rate no. So sa tulo ka buok mas safe jud ang real estate no investment. So kana siya dili man na kanang nagpalit ang mga business establishment karon dili nila plano ibaligya next year diretso. There are buying mga real estates kay para pang sagang good class sa puhon-puhon basi magkapait-pait so at least naay kakuhaan no pwede ra ibaligya. So it also reflects the risk-taking ability of the company and the comfort to park the excess funds in long-term assets that can generate higher returns no. So particularly dili ta ka-invest kung wala tay surplus nga kwarta. So thus, if we have surplus nga kwarta sa business, it is really advisable nga i-invest na to na, no? Particularly sa katong mga nindot nga mga investments. So this will generate a steady amount of regular income for the company in the form of interest. So for the interest, this is for bonds, no? For the dividends naman, this is for stocks. No? That can be used in routine operations. So they are different from short-term investment where the tenure is less than a year. So mo na yung hinumduman. When we talk about short-term investment, less than a year dyan siya, no? Below 365 days. Ang long-term investment is more than 365 days or more than a year. No? And for the short-term investment, mas risky jud siya kaysa sa long-term investment. So a high amount of long-term investments also suggests that the person has a high amount of capital to be locked in and is financially very much sound. So before ta mo go no or kanang daghan ta og long-term investment, i-make sure na to ang atong business is dako jud tag capital nga surplus no or very much financially sound ta no, financially very much sound. So the idea is not to trade the security but to buy the same and hold it till its value increases. So mararagyuta. So for example, land is a good example of long-term investment. So land in and of itself is a long-term asset that is typically used in a company's operations but it doesn't have to be no. So dili kinahanglan ya kung palit kag yuta plus kuy-an jud nimo no, particularly private individuals dili pasabot nga nagpalit kag yuta na kay plano tukuran no. Kay pwede man nya puhon-puhon kana sa nga yuta kung dahil maimpas na nimo, pwede ka mo adtog bangko no, financial institutions. Then mo anak ka nga I have my ilat no, I have my unsa na kanang papeles no sa akong yuta kanang pwede na nimo himuon niya kanang unsa ni na class
Collateral.
before ka mag-loan, collateral, no? Kanang ayuta. So, pahirman ka nila kwarta, kay to put up business, kung tahay building. So, nagapa-rent kag building. So, magpahiram ng bangko, no? Tapos imong collateral kay imong yuta. So, that's kanang unsaon pagdula-dula sa kwarta. So, for instance, a manufacturer that is looking to expand its factory might purchase a 300 hectares of land, no? It uses 100 hectares to build out the factory building and parking lots. So, ang 200 hectares, hindi nila hilabtan, no? So, pwede ra. So, this is for the investment puhon-puhon, no? To di sa nila gamiton. Next is, for example, ABC limited ba ni? Being a telecom service provider needs to invest heavily in technology to run its operations smoothly. So the company needs to build a fiber optic network to build a connection to the people. So this is their long-term investment pod. No? For example, sa ABC company, which is a telecom service provider, they really invested in technology, no? For them to build a fiber optic network. So, dili pasabot pod class nga ang investment is more on stocks lang, more on bonds, more on real estate. Pwede pod cash, no? So gamiton nato atong cash to really invest on something nga makahatag sa to og kanang value. So such as kini, for example, imuhang business is more on in technology, so you should invest no sa technology. For you to have competitive advantage sa imuhang competitors. Kay kung you will invest much on your technology, on innovating your products or services, in the later part, no, you will realize nga na kay competitive advantage over the long run, no, nga pagdagan sa business. So, traditionally, a classified balance sheet splits total non-current assets into long-term investments. So, plant assets or fixed assets and intangible assets. So, this way, investor can see how much the company is investing in its operations compared with other activities. So, better nga sa balance sheet, malahi dyan siya, no? Si non-current assets o si long-term investments such as ilahi pod si plant assets o si fixed assets, no? As well as intangible assets. Okay, by just looking at the balance sheet, kabalo ka kung unsa tong mga in operation o katong mga investment lang patulugon lang kay para mo taas. Next is risk analysis in capital budgeting. So we have assumed that investment proposals do not involve any risk and cash flows of the project, so which are known with certainty. So this assumption was taken to simplify the understanding of the capital budgeting techniques. No, however, in practice, this assumption is not correct. So in fact, investment projects are exposed to various degrees of risk, no? So nasulti na nato. So there can be three types of decision making. First, decision making under certainty. So when cash flows are certain. So meaning we decide pero with certainty kanang sure kay ita, no, nga naay mabalik nga cash flow. Second decision is decision making involving risk, no? Pasabot when cash flows involve risk and probability can be assigned. So pasabot ani class is that makita nato, no, nga naa cash flow or naay income nga ihatag na nga decision. Pero naay ka-activat nga risk. Then last decision is we are making decision under uncertainty. So when the cash flows are uncertain and probability cannot be assigned. So kini kanang kuan jud sa kanang grabing sugal, grabe imong sugal. Meaning dili kay nimo makita nga naa say mahatag balik sa business. And ang probability kay dili kaayo nato compute, no. Pero mo go gihapon ka depende na sa imuha, no, kung unsa nga decision making imuha, playing safe ba ka, tama ra ba, no, conservative ba kang kanang risk taker or risk taker ka to the fullest, no. So when we talk about risk and uncertainty, so risk is the variability in terms of actual returns comparing with the estimated returns. So most common techniques of risk measurements are standard deviation and coefficient of variations. So this is more on statistics na class, no. So I think you have heard this, no, standard deviation kanang mag-deviate ba, no? Pero we will not really discuss this one kanang for information na lang ni class, no? Or coefficient of variance, meaning coefficient of variance, tan-awon nato kung pag kini ba mo taas pa pud ba ni nga variant, no? Variable, or kini mo baba pud ba rin siya nga variable. So this is more sa work sa kanang mga statisticians, no, or even mga financial analysts. Pero pag kita financial managers, we are just looking at the reports, no, given by them. So pwede nga idea lang nato, no, ang ato ang importante dire. So there is a thin difference between risk and uncertainty. So in case of risk, probability distribution of cash flow is known, no. When no information is known to formulate probability distribution of cash flows, the situation is referred as uncertainty. So pasabot, pag mo yung tag-risk daw class, ang probability distribution of cash flows is known, no? So kabalo ta sa probability distribution sa cash flow. Pero kung dili ganita kabalo, no, sa probability or walay information sa probability distribution sa cash flow, that is considered as uncertainty. So that's the difference between risk and uncertainty. So pero usahay, ma-interchange silang duha, no? Just like efficiency and effectiveness, no? So at some point mo ingon ang uban pares-pares raman na, no? Pero na difference if if we will dig deep, no, sa concept. So same so sa risk and uncertainty. Next, reasons for adjustment of risk in capital budgeting decisions. So main reasons for considering risk in capital budgeting decisions are as follows, no? First, there is an opportunity cost involved when investing in a project for the level of risk. Adjustment of risk is necessary to help make the decision as to whether the returns out of the project are proportionate with the risks borne and whether it is worth investing in the project over other investment options available. Pasabot ani class is that tan-awon daw nato, no, if kana sa nga investment do nag-risk ta, no, for example dako kaya tong gi-invest, no, for example 2 million, and kana sa nga 2 million gihiram nato na sa bangko kunuhay. At some point kung dili na sa motubo, meaning we are kanang indebted sa bangko, so kinahanglan ta mo bayad, no. So dapat we should make sure nga kana siya is worth investing for nga project, no. Kay kung dili gani, tan-awon nato kung si option B atong pilion, option A or option B, tan-awon nato kung asay mas makahatag sa ato og return nga mas maayo. Kay tungod kanang pag dili nato pili og tarong, we can have this opportunity cost, no. Di ba? Natudlo na ni nato sa inyo, ha, no? When we talk about opportunity cost, this is the cost nga nawala for the foregone value of the best next alternative, no? Puntahay murag nagwi nang uyab class duha ka buok, no? Si Boy 1 o si Boy 2. Si Boy 1 na ay apan naapod siya advantage. Si Boy 1, Boy 2 pod. So mas tan-awon nimo, no, kung asay mas makahatag sa imong kalipay. Charot. Kay kung tahay napilian nimo ang mali nga tao, then you have spent mga 2 years sa relationship nga toxic. Sayang kayong 2 years class, no. So that is the opportunity cost. The 2 years nga imong pagstayan ang mali nga tao. So unlike kung tahay napilian jud nimo right person, so wala kay pagmahay, there's no opportunity cost, no. Wala kay nagasto, no, because the 2 years of your relationship is very fruitful. So murag inana good, no. So kung sa uyab pa lang na, we should kanang make sure we should not consider the first nga nanguyab nga sugton diretso, no. Kanang unsa na, collect and select, charot. Kanang kung anong sa nimo tanawon sa nimo tanan, no, then mamili kag tarong. So mura ra pud na sa investment class, no. You should think you should assess first if that investment is worthy. Kanang worthy ba na siya nga investment nga i-pursue. Kay kung dili, do not kanang unsa na, waste your time, no, pursuing that investment. So that is the concept sa first, no. Second is risk adjustment is required to know. Wait lang class, ha. Ay, no. Okay. So second is risk adjustment is required to know the real value of the cash inflows, higher risk, cash inflows. Higher risk will lead to higher risk premium and also expectation of higher return. So tanawon po nato no. Hinoon kung higher the risk ay high iyang risk, di lang pud ta mag-assume siguro pud no nga high return jud kay basig masakitan ta. Pero ang perception sa dana class is that if we will undertake higher risk ng mga transactions, expectation nato ana is makahatag jud nag premiums pud nga high no. So mao pud ang concept no sa katong unsa ganito tawag class risk return trade-off no ang concept sa risk return trade-off. Next is sources of risk. So risk arises from different sources depending on the type of investment being considered as well as the circumstances and the industry in which the organization is operating. Before we will continue, I would just like to ask no na humana mag risk management class or karon sabay ani.
Humana, sir.
Ana no. So mas favorable sa inyong part no nga human nag risk management I think and I believe na discuss na ni no sa inyo ha. So these are some of the sources of risk no. First is project specific risk. So when we talk about project specific risks, these are risks which are related to a particular project and affects the project's cash flows. It includes completion of the project in scheduled scheme, error of estimation, and so on. So example of which is a nuclear power project of a power generation company which has different risks than Hydel projects. So for example, kinino class when we talk about project specific risk, kana siya nga risk mugawas ra sa kana nga specific project pod no. So when we talk about project class, unsa may kalahian sa program and project? When we talk about project, na na specific time period nga mahuman na siya no. So pag mo entag project class, na na kahumanan completion date no. Di na siya matawag na project if di na siya mahuman no. So matagak nga mura na sa program no. Ang program permanente naman na siya no. Ang project manggod is kuntahay railway project. Pag mahuman na siya nga railway, human ang project. No? So this kinis pud siya nga mga risk lang is mo exist ra ni siya sa different mga different kung unsa imong transaction project karon mo ra pud na mo gawas. No? Next is company specific risk. So risk which arise due to company specific factors like downgrading of credit rating, changes in key managerial positions. Of course, if mag-change ka na itong head, no, na dyan ay risk kay wa man ta kabalo unsay batasan sa head, no, unsa maglihok ang head, ano god, lahi man tag kuan kanang pagdala sa mga tao. So na dyan possible nga nay risk, no, kay nay mga managerial position or nay mga managers nga risky, na po yung mga managers nga kanang kuan lang class kanang playing safe no. So inana. Then cases for violation of intellectual property rights and other laws and regulations. So kani siya mga risk naga-exist because of changes in the company no operations sa sulod. More on the management no how the management manage the operations sa sulod. So pag mo yung company specific risk, mo ni siyang mga risk nga mogawas if there are changes within the organization. Next is industry specific risk. So these are the risks which affect the whole industry in which the company operates. So the risk includes regulatory restrictions on industry. For example, ani class is that kanang kuan katong time nga naa pa si Gina Lopez no, which is environmentalist man to siya no at some point environmentalist jud kaayo. If our business is more into mining, our business will be affected no. So there are risks nga mahatag because that specific industry kanang industriya sa mining maapektuhan jud because of new regulations no nga gi-impose sa government. So that is considered as industry specific risk. That is an example no. Other example is a regulatory restriction imposed on leather and breweries industries. No? For example, bawal na gamiton ang panit sa buaya, no? Sa pagbuhat sa bag. So for example, ato ang bag is more atong raw materials is more sa mga panit sa buaya. Of course, maapektuhan pod ato ang business. So that is considered as industry specific risk. Next is market risk. So the risk which arise due to market-related conditions like entry of substitute, no? So for example, naanay ni sulod na other nga mga businesses or other products nga pwede mag-substitute sa imuhang business, sa imuhang product pod. So possible nga mubaba ang atuang sales. Changes in demand conditions, no? For example, dili in demand karon ang imuhang product, no? So possible nga naadjay changes, naadjay risk, no? So ang risk ana is that mubaba imuhang sales and availability and access to resources, etc. So for example of this is that a thermal power project gets affected if the coal mines are unable to supply coal requirements of a thermal power company, etc. So there are many, for example, kining market risk is more into the demand and supply side, no? For example, imuhang business is cellphone, iPhone ko no or kuha na lang Android kay mas dagag kalaban, no. So kung dahil imong cellphone is Oppo, then ay nikalit og butho pod nga other mga brands, no, which is much lesser, much sana cheaper than your brand. So meaning mas mugo dito ang business ay ang tao. So maapektuhan imong business because of the market demand. Next is competition risk. So these are risks related with competition in the market in which a company operates. So these risks are risk of entry of rival. So kini kung taha imuhang business is nagabaliya kag maruya, tas pag mata nimo pagkaugma napoy nagbaliya pag maruya imuhang atbang sa balay. So that is considered as competition risk. Product dynamism and change in taste and preferences of customers, etc. Thus, if we will kanang naka-identify ta nga hala basig na ay competition risk mag-arise, no. So ang possibility nga answer ana class is that we should make sure nga naay something sa atong product nga dili nila makita sa uban, no. We really add value sa atong product which is unique from the others, no? Kaya di man nato malikayan ang competition, naaman jud na. Next is risk due to economic conditions. So such as of the moment, kini atong ma-experience, mo ni example sa risk due to economic conditions. Because of the pandemic, we expect that our economy will really decline, no, at some point. Kay naay global crisis as of the moment. So by that, no, naadjay risk, no, due to economic conditions. That's why as what I have said, if gusto ta nga stable atong business, dapat kanang naadjud ta enough cash, no, natay savings sa business kay para dili kay ta matandog. And last one is international risk. Sample of international risk class is katong kuan god nag-away ang US and China, particularly katong Google and Huawei, no. So that is considered as international risk, no, because of is the silent rivalry of USA and China. Maapektuhan jud imuhang business kung tahay Huawei ka. So kung tahay mo ana na pinakalit ang US or the Google nga di ko magpagamit, no, sa Google sa imuha. So maapektuhan jud, no, mangita jud si Huawei pod og iyang processor or something nga pwede niya magamit. So in ana class, that is considered as international risk. For example, pod kato sa una, Philippines versus China because of the Spratly Island, nakabantay mo nga gipababaan sa China ang ilahang import sa banana. So inana good class, so that is considered as international risk, no. So that's why importante ang role sa president, no, nga makig-collaborate jud, have a good relationship sa other nga mga businesses out